Send this to your friend na nagpaplano at nag-iisip bumili ng life insurance. Kasi this is a guide of how to choose and which products yung tama sa'yo. Pag-uusapan kasi natin yung 4 pillars of financial planning which helps for your long-term goals. Now, meron tayong short-term and medium-term goals katulad ng savings for your wedding, savings for something. No, nag-iipon ka for magtatayo ka ng simple business or you wanna travel. Short term yan. Para sa'yo yan, ikaw talaga yung dapat magplano dyan. Pero for your long-term goals, kailangan mo ng guidance ng katulad namin, mga financial advisors. No? So, and usually nakakalimutan natin yung mga long-term goals at magplano para rito dahil nga nakafocus tayo dun sa mga short-term goals at pagkakagastusan. So, let's discuss the 4 pillars of financial planning para may guide ka kung ano ba dapat yung kukunin mo before ka umuo sa mga kausap mo na nagbebenta ng insurance. So first, alam mo, nahahati ito sa 2 parts. Accumulation, which is nag-iipon ka for the long term, and protection. You wanna protect kung ano na yung meron ka ngayon. Under protection, nandiyan dyan, syempre, yung life insurance. So, you might want to get life insurance if you are a breadwinner. Diba? Kung breadwinner ka, umaasa sa'yo yung parents mo or if you have kids or siblings mo, may ibang taong umaasa sa income mo. Yung if your income stops due to death or disability, magtitigil yung lifestyle nila, magkakaproblema. So, kailangan ng kapalit na lifestyle, kaya kailangan ng life insurance. If you're not a breadwinner, baka hindi yan ang priority mo, kaya ka siguro nalilito kung kailangan mo ba ng insurance. Ang second is healthcare funding. Ito yan. So, ito, healthcare funding, whether you're single or married, whether may kids ka o wala, bata man hanggang tumanda, kailangan talaga ng healthcare funding. Kasi this one, alam mo, mahal na magkasakit ngayon. And then, kung may savings ka man, for sure yung savings na yun, hindi yan para sa health. Di ba? Para yan to something na i-enjoy mo in the future or meron kang plano na pinag-iipunan at pinaghahandaan. Dapat may separate ka na pondo for your health care fund, no? For your health insurance. Kasi kung wala, again, kung walang savings, mangungutang ka. If you have properties, baka kailangan mong ibenta. Yung mga naipundar mo over the years, magagalaw just because walang health fund. So, dapat meron tayo niyan. The third goal, the third pillar of financial planning is education funding. If you have kids or you plan to have kids in the future, then education is a guaranteed expense. Siguradong papadala mo yan sa elementary, high school hanggang college. So very important to prepare for education now kasi gagastusin mo rin naman talaga siya. So start saving now, start investing now. Because pagdating, lalo na ng college, mahal na at wala kang enough fund or kung malaki yung gastos mo during that time at wala tayong pondo, so ang gagawin mo, you might need to borrow money sa credit card or sa bank for a loan. Magbabayad ka pa ng interest instead of kung may extra fund ka ngayon, you start saving kahit pa unti-unti para nag-earn pa yun ng interest. And of course, the fourth pillar is retirement planning. So retirement planning, ito yung pinaka malaking expense pagdating sa financial planning and usually we forget to plan for retirement. 'Di ba? Kaya maraming naiipit at nagiging part ng sandwich generation. Paano yung sandwich generation? Yung ipit nga, no? You provide for your parents, you provide for your kids and your own family. So dalawang buhay, dalawang family yung binubuhay mo. Ipit ka sa gitna and then pagtanda, ikaw rin yung aasa sa mga kids. So the cycle continues. I don't know about you, but me, I don't want na umasa ako sa mga kids ko at maging pabigat ako sa ibang tao pagtanda ko when I retire. So I want to make sure the young version of me right now will take care of the older version of me in the future. And that's why kailangan mag-prepare for retirement. Dapat, alam mo ang rule of thumb dyan, at least 20 years before you retire, you start some kind of retirement planning. So if you want to retire at age 55, dapat age 35 pa lang. Nagsisimula ka na kahit maliit, no, mag-start investing ka na paunti-unti para makaipon. So now, those are the 4 pillars of financial planning. Yun yung tanong ko ngayon sa'yo. Alin yung gusto mong unahin dito? Is it life insurance? Is life insurance your priority? If you're a breadwinner, is it healthcare funding? Kasi natatakot ka na pag nagkasakit, walang pondo. Is it education funding para sa mga anak mo in the future, lalo na sa college nila? Or is it time to prepare for retirement? Lahat siyang apat na yan important. Dapat yan, prepared tayo sa apat na yan. But, of course, maybe hindi naman natin afford na kumuha ng sabay-sabay. No? How I wish we can get all Kaya nga, dapat habang bata pa lang, unti-unti na tayo nag-allocate in all 4 areas. But the question is today, right? If we're all talking about today, alin yung gusto mong unahin dyan? Life insurance, healthcare funding, education funding, and retirement planning. If you already know the answer, leave it in the comment section or tell it to your advisor. Right? Hindi yung basta-basta bibili ka na lang ng product na ino-offer nung mga nasa bank, ng mga nasa mall, or yung nag-approach sa'yo na financial advisor without knowing for which purpose. Dapat aligned ito sa goal. Bawat product should be aligned to whatever goal that is. Hindi porke VUL yung ino-offer, bibili ka na ng VUL kahit ang priority mo, healthcare funding. Diba? I know, yes, there's a VUL na meron namang critical illness rider. Pero kung ganun ang gagawin mo, make sure na kung pang healthcare siya, wag mong withdrawin. Hindi siya investment talaga. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi nga accumulation goal yun, protection goal yun eh. So, this is how we simplify the whole financial planning process. And sadly, not all or karamihan ng mga advisors don't go through this. Only a few people that I know go through this. In our team, I teach our advisors to make sure that they do this para talagang customized yung presentation and yung product offer dun sa needs ng clients nila. So ikaw, ano yung priority mo sa apat na to? Leave in the comment section or send me a PM. Let me know if you want us to talk more about it. Kasi dapat po lahat yan pinagpaplanuhan para hindi ka po magsisisi sa huli.